Hey guys, welcome back to the Rockford Ordnance. We've been messing with a lot of shotguns lately, and there's a couple I've wanted to get my hands on, and my FFL called and said, guess what I got? Well, I showed up, and here it is. The Beretta 1301 Tactical LE Law Enforcement Edition. What makes it different from their regular Tactical Edition is the extended mag tube. Comes stock from the factory. And who makes this? This is the Mesa Tactical stock. It's got an adjustable cheek rest and all, so you can use optics if you like. Comes with ghost ring sights, pistol grip, super light, which you may think might add to the recoil. Well, I'm here to tell you that this is probably one of the softest recoiling shotguns I've ever shot. And we had an opportunity the other day. We had an open house at our gun club. Some of the members bring different guns, and I was working at the 3-gun area, and I thought I'll bring a couple cool shotguns. So I brought my Vepr out and this. Had not shot it, and people were lining up to shoot this. And I said, hey guys, do you mind if I shoot it first, put a few rounds through? So it was a 5-round course of fire with 3 silhouettes that 2 of them had poppers. And I didn't bring any ammo because the club supplies it. Well, guess what? 2.5 dram loads, number 8 shot, 1 ounce. And I thought, there ain't no way. I know my Vepr's not going to run it. And I thought this might have problems. 500 rounds later, maybe, well, total of about 700 rounds later, probably 500 of them through this, it never missed a beat. The Vepr even ran it, which was impressive, really impressive. So we've got these guns running really well, and I figured we'd just take some, not its first shots, but first shots for you guys to see. So let me load this sucker up here, and we'll show you how it runs. So you put one in the chamber, nice big charging handle, close it up, nice big, well, charging lever I said, but charging button, nice big charging button, and huge charging handle, if you can see that. Really neat. So we got one in the chamber. Let's see how many we can get in here. These are just some old game loads, trap loads I had laying around. They're 2 3/4 dram, number 8 shot, 1 1/8 ounce. Let's see how they run. Lost count already. So that's it. We'll see how many it takes by shooting it. How's that sound? Hopefully it runs them. Let's take a look. By the way, got a nice big safety here. Nice big safety button, easy to reach, works great. So check it out. Let's see if it runs these. Yep, it works. Awesome. I love this gun. So guys, what'd you think of those initial shots? Pretty cool, huh? This gun is nothing short of amazing. Like I explained before those first shots there, we picked it up the other day and I had an open house. We took it out there. People just lined up to shoot it. There were all kinds of shotguns there, everything from this, my Vepr, there was a Jerry Micklick special, all kinds of stuff, right? Some pump Mossbergs, etc. But for whatever reason, they gravitated toward this and the Vepr. The amazing thing was those shells that the gun club provided for the event. I expected some normal trap rounds, but like everything, it's hard to get ammo. So it was some offbeat brand, and instead of being 2 3/4 dram, they were 2.5, and my heart kind of sunk. I thought, I brought these guns and nobody's gonna be able to shoot them because they're not gonna work, right? Well, lo and behold, I didn't finish my thought in the beginning there. I hadn't shot this gun when I showed up there, and these people were lining up to shoot it, and I wanted to be the one to put the first shots through it, right? So I said, hey guys, do you mind if I get to put a couple shells through my own gun, you know? So I loaded 5 in, and we had a silhouette target. When you knock that over, it popped up a bird straight up in the air. Then the center one was just the silhouette. Third one, silhouette, knock it down, and a popper. So 5 rounds, short course of fire, just to get guests to the club at this open house used to kind of a short run of what we do in 3-gun. So I loaded 5 shells in, and I walked up and just boom, bow, boom, boom, bow, and it just ran. I couldn't believe it with those light shells. I thought, well, maybe it's a fluke, right? Now, I hadn't even cleaned it, oiled it, nothing, right out of the box. Then I grabbed my Vepr, and I thought, what the heck? Loaded it up, the Vepr ran it. Now, that Vepr's had a lot of work done on it by me. We've learned a lot over the years on how those Veprs run best on light loads, and that thing's just dialed in, so no problems there whatsoever. But before we get back to some of the shooting, I wanted to go over a little more in depth about this shotgun. So we'll start at the butt and we'll end at the muzzle. First of all, it's got this Mesa tactical stock, and I didn't necessarily want a pistol grip. I kind of wanted just the regular stock, but this is really nice, and I wanted the law enforcement version first of all. So being a 1301 LE, these have been in short supply, and they're relatively new, and these were like the first ones my FFL's gotten. So I had told him I was looking for one, and he called and put one aside for me. And because it's the LE and it's a little rarer, I thought, well, what the heck, I can always switch the stock out. Now, the pistol grip back here is a little wide, and it's flat. It's not necessarily curved around, but that's good, because a curve would really put the pressure of, you know, some of those higher powered shells right into the crook between your finger and thumb. So it flattens it out here and gives it a more surface area to come back against. But even shooting those 3-inch magnums, I didn't feel it. It felt just fine. So we went to town with it.
So we're going to go from one end of the spectrum, which was those super light loads, to the completely opposite end of the spectrum. We've got 3-inch Magnum slugs loaded in here, and I don't know if these sights are even sighted it in, but let's see if we can ring some steel down there, shall we? And not hurt ourselves. Hit. Two out of 3. Once it was shooting high, guys. Once I got on, it was right on. Awesome. Not too bad for a 3-inch mag either. Wow, 100 yards.
Down with it. But the pistol grip's nice. It's rubberized. It feels good. I love this cheek riser, and it's really easy to operate. So to adjust the cheek riser, it's very simple. There's a cutout right here, and you simply push up on it and pull out. Let me put it down here. It's easier this way. So you push in on this here and pull up on the buttstock, and it comes out. You can see there's a hook. So it hooks in, and then that clips in. And once you have the back of it off, the cheek riser just slides off the back like so, like that, and you can adjust it. There's multiple rail positions here essentially. And once you slide it on, you say, well, what's going to hold it on? Well, if you can see these 2 wider cutouts here and here, they're wider than the buttstock itself. See how they stick out there, kind of? Anyhow, that's what holds it in. So you simply
hook it back in, and lock it down. And it's on there. So pretty neat how that works. There's 5 or 6 positions. You can crank it way up there. And this one's only on number, it's the second from the highest. And then you got 3 more down. But it allows you, if you wanted to run an optic and whatnot, and works out really well. It's got several sling positions. You've got one right here, which is good for typical like Uncle Mike's swivels or something like that. And then you've got side positions here, loops here and here. Why they didn't do a QD point is kind of beyond me. I don't know why, because I'd like to run one of my mag poles, but we'll have to run it through here. There is a QD point up front here on the mag tube support. So the front's easy, the back, well, kind of a pain. I guess I can drill it and put one of Magpul's QD points in there, not a big deal. But this leaves you an ultimate amount of adjustment and works great. The trigger on it is pretty darn nice. It's crisp. Let's see if you can hear this. Nice and crisp. Very light pull. I'd say, well, let's check it. Not that it really matters so much, but we're shooting the slugs and all, it does kinda. We were shooting slugs, you'll see here, out to 100 yards, and the thing was awesome. What is that? 5.5 pounds. So not a bad trigger. Perfect, I would think, for a tactical gun. That leads me to another thing here. This safety, nice big safety right here. Nice and big, about the size of your thumbnail. And it's easy to reach. It's very tactile. Got a nice snap to it. And it's reversible. So if you're a lefty, you can switch it over and no problems at all. Just a super nice gun. It comes with so many features, incredible. I mean, from the buttstock to the 18.5-inch barrel, just a perfect package. So guys, this shotgun doesn't use the same gas system as the Benelli. It uses their Blink system, and it's got a crossover gas system. They say it runs like 36% faster than anything else on the market. Just incredible. And it did. Switching over, like you saw at the beginning there, from those super light bird loads to 3-inch magnums was nothing, and it just ran it. Nothing to change, nothing to do, no gas to adjust. It just goes. Comes with these ghost ring sights. They're adjustable and work really well. There's tritium in the back and one on each side, and there's tritium in the front, so you line the 3 up and they glow really well in the dark, so not a problem there. They also include a pick rail up top for mounting. That works out really well, as you can see. When it comes to the other controls, your charging button is nice and big and long. It's not like a little round button that you're gonna miss or something. You can just grab and boom, or slap it, or however you wanna do it, and works great. And then this charging handle is really big. I mean, I can almost get 2 fingers on that thing and no problem. And I like the way it's thin inside and gets thicker outside, so your hand or fingers can't slide off of it. Really nice. You're never gonna miss it, and you're never gonna slip off of it. One thing I've noticed is I've never had a Beretta before, and everything about this shotgun compared to just about anything out there, whether it's an 870 or some of the Turkish shotguns coming in, or a Vepr, or just about anything out there, the Italians really pay a lot of attention to the inside of the action. This thing is polished like glass, just gorgeous. Everything from the loading gate to the end of the magazine tube. I don't know if you can see in here, let's see. Can you see how brightly polished that is right in here? Just everything feeds and moves so well in this gun. Even the
end of the bolt, extractor, everything. Just really, really nice. And shells go in like butter. I mean, unbelievable. It's got this nice long handguard. Thought maybe about changing it out if we needed some rail or something, but it really allows you to manipulate the gun in a lot of different ways and grab and move, and I kind of like it. I really do. It's comfortable. The checkering for a polymer is very, very sharp, and I like that. Probably the sharpest checkering I've ever come across in polymer. The barrel has a nice, thick, heavy profile to it, which looks great, and the finish is beautiful on it as well. The receiver too, alloy receiver, and let me tell you something, this thing is solid. There's not a rattle, not a nothing, just great. The extended mag tube is part of the LE package, and this outside is polymer, and it looks, I think, better than some of the steel or aluminum ones they make, and it's fluted or ribbed and comes with this nice polymer clamp that clamps to the barrel, and there's QD points on both sides and a small M-lock portion here for a light or something. Like I said, you got the other part of the ghost ring set up there, and they work slick. All in all, really, really nice. Now, I've seen all kinds of setups with the regular 1301 tacticals and then the LEs. And the regular tactical is available with choke tubes. This is not. Now, you hear so much out there that I'm not sure if they're available or not. It came, I don't know why, because it doesn't have chokes, but it came with a choke wrench. So I wonder if you can get it. Would I want it? I don't know. This gun is really made for, buckshot and slugs, and cylinder bore is what you're going to use with those for the most part. I don't know if I want chokes or not. I would like a choke, because then you could screw a muzzle brake in, which would be kind of cool, or a breeching brake or something along those lines if you wanted to. So it might be nice, but then again, one less thing to worry about, right? As far as charging and capacity, I could get 7 rounds, 6+1 in the tube of 2 3/4, and 3-inch I think was one less, but really, really nice. And I can get one more if I ghost load it, the ramp. So, and you can do that. I talked to a friend and I was messing with it one night, and I think I got it down now, so shouldn't be an issue. The gate does not get in the way at all. I mean, it moves so easy, and you can lock it down. Just nice. I don't know what else to say about it. It runs so damn fast. You can't outrun the trigger on this. Anyhow, we put somewhere total about 600 to 700 rounds through the shotguns there. Probably 400 to 500 were through this, and another 100 through the Vepr or so. Maybe a little less, maybe I'm high, but 250, one case we went through. We broke into the second case, and we were darn near finished with that. So maybe, let's see, maybe 350 rounds total, 400 rounds total, so maybe about 300 rounds through this. Either way, it ran flawlessly. The Vepr ran flawlessly, however, those shells weren't locking the bolt open. Other than that, I do remember one of the Mossberg JMS guns there, the Jerry Mickle guns. That thing was having some problems after it ran, I don't know, 25, 35 shells, something like that. It started stovepiping, and I remember it doing that the year before too. So I'm not sold on those guns. It's the second time I've seen that happen. Just don't seem to run that great on the lighter shells. Anyhow, man, what a nice solid package, and so so easily manipulated, short, you know, coming through a doorway, whatever. It's really a tiny, light little package. It's right about 6 pounds, 6.14, something like that, and just great. We have to get a light on it, and we have to get the sling set up, and we are good to go. Let's go check out some more shooting. We run some more slugs, and I'll tell you what, I have never, well, no, I won't say never, but I had more fun with this gun, and I think you'll see it in my face and me laughing and my buddy laughing. It was so much fun with these slugs. Check this out.
All right, so we just tried this once already. 3-inch Magnum slugs, Remington Sluggers, kind of the opposite end of the spectrum of those super light loads. And we hit the steel a couple times out of 5. Gonna try it again. But I noticed one thing. Watch the fireball out of this thing when it rolls. Unbelievable.
Buckshot.
Oh, it is. It's buckshot. Oh well, it's hitting. Wow. See that fireball's incredible. The buckshot was hitting. I could see it spraying the sand behind the target on both sides, so it was covering. It'll be interesting to take a look at that steel. Not bad for 3-inch Magnums. All right, this time we've got slugs again. I thought we had slugs the last time it was buckshot, but these are 2 3/4-inch Federals. So let's take a look, see if we can hit that steel again. Hit 4 out of 5. Did you see that? What a heavy hitter. Holy moly. Guys, that steel is just swinging. And then it was swinging back down and it caught it midstream and sent it sideways. That is a honko lead whacking that thing. Wow, what a nice gun. Guys, that was so much fun. We got to do it again. More slugs. Here we go. Wow. Damn, this is fun.
So guys, other than shooting trap, I can't remember the last time or any time I had so much fun with a shotgun. I've never really got into shooting slugs, but the ease at which this thing hit that steel plate at 100 yards, and keep in mind, I was freestanding. We hadn't sighted it in, hadn't done anything. I let the first 1 or 2 rip, and I saw where they were hitting, and I put it up, did the holdover, and launched them, and it was hammering that steel so hard, it would swing it all the way back. You'd hear a pong, and then as it's coming back down, I'd hit it again that fast, and it'd blow the thing sideways, and oh my God, it was just murder out there on this thing. When I accidentally put the 00 buck in there, so it hit right on target as far as height wise, and the spread, so I'm shooting it like an IPSC torso size target about yay wide, and on each side it probably spread about 4 feet. So I saw it hitting in a line right across the sand. So let's say a deer was running sideways. If you're within, you know, about 8 feet of it, just swinging, and boom, that thing's going down. It hammered that steel at 100 yards with that buckshot. I'm pretty darn sure it would have hit at least 3-4 pellets in it. And yeah, definitely. And it's so fast, so quick, easy to sight, just boom, and I was on with slugs at 100 yards. The 3.5 incher, or I'm sorry, the 3 inchers were fun. The 2 3/4, I kind of like shooting those better because the report is less and the report fades out and you can hear the steel better when you're shooting at that. And those 2 3/4 inch slugs hit really well too. Just, God, so much fun. So can't wait to get back and shoot some more, but it's gonna get a little expensive. I've got a bunch of slugs put away. They're Russian actually, so I can't get any more with the ban. And they were cheap, but good thing I got them. I guess I can use them, right, and have a good time. So we're really going to experiment with the capabilities of what we can do with a slug, how far out we can go with it, and I may even deer hunt this year with slugs, because where I hunt, it's so thick up in northern Wisconsin here that you don't get a shot much over 40 yards, maybe something like that. So why not? Perfect. I usually use a 30-30 lever action, but this would be a ton of fun. So I can't wait. I just can't wait. I don't know if I had any other thoughts I wanted to tell you guys about on this thing. Keep thinking there was something else, but I don't know. You can certainly tell by the way the mood I'm in and the laughing and just, God, what a blast. Anyhow, I've rambled enough. Hey, thanks for all your support, guys. Please go down here and subscribe. We're almost at 5,000 subscribers. When I hit it, we're going to do a contest with some giveaways from Krebs, and you guys will like it. We've got some other cool videos coming up because I picked one other thing up when I grabbed this. Wait till you see that. Pretty neat. But subscribe, like the video. Please click like. We don't get enough likes and it helps the algorithm. If you hate it, click it too. It just shows. Put some comments down there. Let me know what you're running for shotguns. We'd love to hear it. It's just a blast. We've been doing a lot. We've got this. We've got our Vepper shotgun. We've got our VR80, and I got one more coming to you on a cheap Turkish shotgun. And man, I don't know if this is going to become my new 3-gun shotgun. I got a feeling it will. I mean, it's so fast. Incredible. Anyhow, guys, again, thanks for all you do. And as always, Rockford Ordnance out.